Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters on this rainy primary day. Voters casting their ballots in local, state, and federal primary elections. And some key races include governor, lieutenant governor, Congress, mayors in Cumberland, Warwick, East Providence, and Providence. And we have a team of reporters tracking today's races and the situation at the polls. Kim Kalunian's covering the heated race for lieutenant governor. Steph Machado talked to the Republican gubernatorial candidates today. WPRI.com's Ted Nisi has the latest on today's voter turnout and how much candidates spent ahead of this primary. But first, let's get right to Tim White for what the Democratic candidates for governor are up to tonight. Tim?
Remember, early on, Governor Raimondo looked like she was going to have an easier path through the primary because Matt Brown announced he was running as an independent. Then he had a change of heart, forcing Gina Raimondo to spend a lot of money and refocus on today.
Who'd you vote for, Governor?
+1 in the Raimondo column.
Well, actually two.
Actually two. Plus two.
Incumbent Governor Gina Raimondo voting at her polling location in Providence this morning. Her mood optimistic, but urging her supporters to cast a ballot.
More people are working in Rhode Island now than at any point ever in the past 20 years. We can't put that progress at risk.
At another polling location in Providence, Democratic challenger Matt Brown hoping to ride a progressive wave that has erupted in other parts of the country.
As you know, I just spent 4 days walking the state from top to bottom. The momentum is extraordinary. People everywhere across the state agree that we need a change, that the system we have isn't working.
And the perceived long shot, Democrat Spencer Dickinson, who declined to make any predictions.
We have no idea what's going to happen. I don't even think I've seen realistic or serious polls, so we'll just know tonight at 8:30, I guess.
Again, the governor is expressing optimism, but the old saying is pay attention to what campaigns do, not what they say. And with that in mind, we'll have analysis on what has happened in this campaign so far, new at 6.
First at 6, Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters. It's primary day in Rhode Island, and we're there as the candidates running for governor cast their ballots this morning.
Today, Rhode Islanders are voting to narrow down a number of key races, from governor and lieutenant governor to state house seats to city mayors. Eyewitness News has a team of reporters covering the election for you, bringing you updates from campaign headquarters and polling places throughout the state.
And for the most part, voting has gone smoothly. There was an issue with a voting machine at Nathan Bishop School in Providence.
The Board of Elections tells us a voter inserted a ballot too quickly, causing the machine to jam. That issue was resolved. Steph Machado is standing by covering the Republican gubernatorial candidates.
But first, let's go to Tim White, who's covering the Democratic candidates. Tim?
Mike and Shannon, Governor Gina Raimondo's campaign declined to release any internal polling, so it's hard to say where this race stands, but it's clear her strategy shifted midway through the summer, and they went on the attack against Matt Brown. In Providence, Democratic candidate for Governor Matt Brown casting his ballot and hoping the progressive wave that has hit other parts of the country makes a splash here.
And people really need a government that works for the people, not for corporations and Wall Street.
Incumbent Governor Gina Raimondo, also in Providence, expressing optimism but not taking anything for granted.
We've been bringing the change to Rhode Island that Rhode Islanders want, need, and deserve. For 4 years, we've been bringing the change.
Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming says despite her confidence, it's notable the governor has taken to the airwaves to attack Brown.
But again, keep in mind with those ads, she may not necessarily be trying to get the voters to go to vote for her, but maybe to go vote for Spencer Dickinson. Just try to get them away from Matt Brown.
Spencer Dickinson is the perceived long shot.
We have no idea what's going to happen.
What isn't a mystery, who each candidate cast their ballot for.
Who'd you vote for, Governor?
+1 in the Raimondo column.
Well, actually two.
Actually two. Plus two.
Something both Matt Brown and Gina Raimondo have in common. Both campaigns tell me the candidates will be watching the returns from the comfort of their own home before going out to their campaign parties. Live in Providence, Tim White, Eyewitness News.